I mean, this is the classic.
That's the throwback. But Jace is already strong, and Jace is going to get buffed next patch as well. So I honestly, try and get as many Jace games in as you can.
Jace as well. An uphill battle potentially for B&K. Let's see what they can do as we hop onto the Rift for game number 1.
You're going to get severely outranged, and it's going to be really hard to actually execute on that. Also, Clear going for Fleet. We've seen Fleet be so insanely popular. Yeah, just in general, like look at the rune setups, right? Absorb Life, insanely strong right now.
Canyon that showed us that one first off a little while ago. As Kerry is going to go in. That's an immediate cleanse out of Henna. Already you can see Raptor in the area, but not going to be able to help out too much over here, and especially the earlier roam, though, is now Faker in a little bit of trouble. Closer going aggressive. The former T1 mid laner actually putting a lot of pressure on here in this mid lane. Faker just going to be able to eat some potions, though, and we'll just try and clear out this wave, as now Henna could be in trouble. Oh, the Zenith Blade just barely missing. And that is so much pressure already here from T1 in these lanes.
He doesn't have cleanse.
Yeah.
That's actually quite nice, but look at the top lane Zeus.
This is the problem. Man advantage certainly going to be there for T1 as Zeus does come down. That is a lot of damage from Raptor here, and now the headbutt pole, but great buffer from Faker. Still, B&K, they take control of these grubs, and they'll have him.
That's a with B&K looking kind of clean with it.
Just, like,
you know,
situation.
when Atlas is pulling out the relatively considerate, that things are not
there are a few
off.
a few things there. As Henna's going to have to use the other summoner spell, actually going to answer it with an arrow, and they did throw out a lot of buttons towards the Ashia, but Duro was sort of nowhere in sight, so it's just more Henna with a very angry arrow.
Henna actually standing his ground there. Also,
Soul, I would assume, based on the amount of rain today. As now Closer's just flying his way up. Daisy's out here as well. He's in melee range with a Jace, and that is dangerous. And also, the angry Cupcake making her way over. So
you're getting your Raptors.
He's gonna. Okay, he has just made his way over.
That's fine.
Yep. And there we go. That should be 6 grubs going over to B&K, which is fantastic when you're against a Tristana. Denying Tristana any grubs feels phenomenal. Swan games? What's that?
Swarm. The
Swarm games. I thought you said Swan games. I'm like, are they like duck games? Okay, here goes the arrow. Grasping Roots connects, and there's your first blood, and it goes to Duro. But Raptor's still going to be able to throw this one down, and if they manage to take this inner turret, that is a huge influx of gold for this team, as Duro, he's still going to go for it. Looks to get the charge, as he's a very tanky boy, and he does, of course, have the Unbreakable Will, so he was going to be fine. Still, they do manage to get the charge. Nicely done. This is pretty proactive, and they've got 6 grubs, remember. This should be taken down, as there's the other teleport coming on in here. Faker going to make his way over. Zeus gets on down here, but Clear will be able to secure this turret. Can they keep themselves alive, though, is the question. Is Faker looking to try and get out, but the Valkyrie's going to be there. Closer's still looking for more as, oh, the Root Caller comes in. That's going to stop the aggression. But B&K, they are not taking this lying down, and in fact, they're kind of winning. W button in his cannon form, just feeling good. As another arrow going to pierce the heavens once again, actually connects onto Zeus in the top lane. Redemption comes on down though, Ona trying to keep him alive. As now Daisy going to get grasped. Man, like, they're magnetic, these arrows.
Really nicely done by Henna. They don't get a hold of, though, unfortunately.
I mean, that's not the point. Isn't that what you said before? It's about, like, he hit them.
Okay, fair enough. Still,
all right, he needs to be a little bit careful here, maybe a lot of bit careful, as he takes most of his health bar. Okay, there's the Soul of Fleb. That's also not really going to do too much, and like you say, the grubs certainly paying dividends as they just take down the outer turret. And Duro is now going to look for Faker. There's the headbutt. Pulverize as well. Once again, there's unfortunately not a lot of people there, but they still get the flash. Good sidestep from Clear. Avoids Carrier as well. B&K just have the answers today.
They just look good individually as well. Like,
look at this. Getting the push, the full 4 collapse into the mid lane. They'll take this in a turret as well. Out rotating with this T1 composition, right? Like, you want to be standing your ground and defending, right? It's pretty good at counter siege, as they've got all these brushes and stuff like that. Pretty good at sieging as well with the extra range they do have. Henna's basically dead.
This is exactly what I was talking about.
Huh.
They gotta be sneaky about it, and I think they would have already had to pull the trigger. Now the rotation for T1 is really easy, and it's T1. I don't think you're gonna catch them off guard. Are gonna spot it now. do know this is going on as Duro.
Oh, Arrow is going to pierce on through, but now Duro could be in a whole lot of trouble. He has to flash as he takes Carrier with him. Solar Flare doesn't do too much, but now Clear has found the back line. There goes Carrier as kill number 1. True Shot Barrage splits the middle of the fight. They have lost a lot of health bars. Headbutt pulverized, and Gumayushi, he's too far forward. And now Clear wants even more. He's flashing in the Strangle Thorns, and there's the double kill for Closer. I mean, I didn't see it working, but then it just worked. Because the thing that's been the most sad about this squad is the conversation about the jungle, right? And the fact that, you know, you see Willer and Challenger and it's not necessarily any better, and you're wondering, is Arrows going to connect once again? And like, what is this? Targeted arrows? That's insane. All right, they're going to grab another inner turret. Duro going to get in there first as there's Clear, finally discovered. Carrier does have the Eclipse available, but Clear's got a World Ender, and he has got a right to use it. He's going to be able to take down the Leona now as B&K, they just have all of the control. The arrow is going to be avoided by the Arcane Shift. Nicely done there. As they are
not even
trying to stay out of vision. Closer is now on vision completely. Duro going to get spotted here. This Baron is going down so incredibly low. Carrier gets into the pit. He'll have some vision there. The health bars are going low. Ona, can he get in there? The answer is no. The Stranglethorns gets the knockups as well as Carrier thrown around like a ragdoll. Faker dives in now. They're looking for the last-ditch effort. As Clear has found Ona, he dives on top of Faker and executes him. Zeus now trying to do what he can, but it is over. It is done. They'll take the Baron. They'll take the team fight. And by goodness, they're going to take the game.
And B&K, we were watching, we're holding our breaths, Atlas, because we were like, there's no way. There's no way, right? That even a game win would be colossal for this team. And you look at the scoreline, it's not even close.
It's not. And it's beautifully executed. It's wonderfully played here from B&K as well. Maybe this is the start of their resurgence right at the end of the first round robin of summer. There goes the Nexus. It's only one game. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where they came from, but I hope they stick around because this B&K is fantastic.